welcome back to today's lesson where we're going to be talking about best practices for sending group announcements and even what group announcements are, and we're going to talk about how to use these group announcements to be able to generate leads and revenue. So in the previous lesson, we talked about different strategies to grow your group. So now let's get right to it. Here we are back in my test group, and if you notice right here, it says you can send an announcement. Now, LinkedIn allows you to only send one announcement per week. And what this is like, think of it like an email. This is an email that you get to send to all the members in your group no more than once a week. They actually do limit you. So if you send an announcement, for example, on a Tuesday, you cannot send another announcement until the following Tuesday after the time that you had sent the first one. So you want to treat this like an email. You want to have an enticing headline as your subject so that people actually open it. And in your message, you can get creative as to what you want to promote in here. So let's take a look at the kinds of things that we can promote. If you have a white paper, white papers are great to promote via group announcements. If you have a webinar event or even a live event. If you have none of those, you can always promote the top discussions in the group or great content that you have found or that you have created. Now here's what you don't want to do though. You don't just want to be sending a new webinar event or a white paper every single week because that's going to get boring. So switch it up. One week might be the white paper, another week might be a webinar, the next week is going to be just content, and then you don't want to do more than 2 promotions per month, and you want to send 2 content emails per month. That way your members are accustomed to always getting value from you, and if they don't know whether that particular group announcement is going to be a webinar promotion or just some amazing content that you found around the web. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to keep them opening your emails. Now, yes, your group members can mark off in their group settings to not receive group announcements at all, and some people might do that, but remember, most people don't even know about the settings on LinkedIn and how they can manage them, so a lot of people don't actually even turn that off. And again, you cannot be annoying with this. You can only send it once a week, and as long as you switch it up and you keep it engaging with the content that you're sending, your group members will engage with the announcements and will go through the promotions that you send. Now, obviously, in the beginning, as your group is small, this is not going to drive a lot of traffic, but as your group grows over time, this announcement can become very valuable, and other people might want to joint venture with you and either do affiliate promotions with you or even just straight out pay you to send announcements. As we went over in Module 5, you're going to be going out and looking for group owners that have already built a large audience. So that's something that people might come to you for in the future once you have a group that you've built a large audience for. Now, when you send a group announcement, I always recommend to always send a test email to yourself first to make sure it looks good, there's no spelling errors, because once it goes out, it goes out. There's no going back. So you want to make sure to double check your announcement and make sure that it's exactly as you want it to look. Now, after doing some testing, we have found that the best days to send announcements are Tuesdays and Thursdays, and preferably before 10 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure that you're sending out your information in the morning. And this goes for a lot of different things on LinkedIn. The earlier that you send things during the workday, typically get a lot more traffic than if you send it later in the day, or God forbid you send it on a weekend, you're not really going to get that many eyeballs on it. So make sure that you're following these best practices to be able to get as much traffic as possible to your offers and to your content. So next, you want to go ahead and create your first group announcement after you actually have some members and you actually have something to promote or something to say. Send the announcement when you're ready. Make sure to test it first. And, find offers to promote to your group. It doesn't always need to be your white paper and your webinar. There could be other people's white papers and other people's webinars that you get paid a commission for sending or just a direct fee. Now, create a strategy for promoting your products and services. And as I said, you don't want to do promotions more than twice a month. So you want to make sure that you have your promotions planned out, at least for the next couple of months, that you know what's going out. And if you can't find anything, it's okay, because I'm going to give you a resource right now that you can actually use to get paid for every opt-in that you send for a particular white paper. And these guys have been working with LinkedIn for many, many years. So let me show you their website real quick. Here is NetLine.com, and actually what they do is they promote a lot of white papers in the B2B space. As you can see, the leader in B2B lead generation through content syndication. So they have a lot of LinkedIn groups that they actually work with, and a lot of times you will see LinkedIn group owners sending out the announcements, the white papers in their announcements from NetLine. And what happens is, depending on the white paper and the specifications from the advertiser, you'll get paid anywhere from $1.50 to $30 per lead. So I would sign up with them. You can talk to Jeff, and I'll put the contact information for them in the workbook that corresponds with this lesson, and you can just sign up with them and let them know what your group audience is about, and then they'll give you the best white papers to promote for your particular audience. So if you have nothing else that's yours to promote, this is a great alternative, and LinkedIn members are accustomed to getting their white papers, and also it's very easy for them to sign up because they can just sign up directly with their own LinkedIn profile. So next, go ahead and take action when you're ready to create your first group announcement, earn your badge, and I'll see you in the next lesson, where we're going to be talking about how to turn group members into clients and putting them through a system for doing so as they join your group. So I'll see you on the next lesson.